Staying with the budget, people have described it as a Robin Hood budget, and there's some concerns that perhaps now the government is leaning too much towards the socialist stance, and concerns over welfareism and all that. What are your views on these comments?
First, I don't think we have become and will become populist in the sense of doing things for short-term electoral gains. We will not do that. Second, have we shifted to the left? Yes, we have. If I compare our thinking in cabinet, or the weight of thinking in cabinet, when I first entered politics about 11 years ago, I would say it was the weight of thinking was centrist, but there were two flanks on either side of it. There were some who were a little right of center, and there were some a little left of center. Now I would say the weight of thinking is left of center. You still get diversity of views in cabinet, but the center of gravity is left of center. And that means the current team is very clearly focused on upgrading the lives, improving the lives of lower income Singaporeans and of our older folk. Those are two very important social objectives. And we are going to succeed. We are going to do something to improve life for these two very important groups of Singaporeans. Middle income Singaporeans, compared to the rest of the world, I think we've done quite well. The fact that the median Singapore earner has seen a significant increase in real wages after knocking off inflation is something that few other societies in our position have achieved in the last 5 years and the last 10 years. So keeping an economy competitive is also very much in our minds. It's not because we are, always looking at economic issues or looking at GDP and so on. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with Singaporeans. If you want to help the majority and you want to help the middle income earner, there's no other way other than having an economy that's competitive, that's able to create good jobs. There's no other way. The average Singaporean does not want to coast along at the present standard of living. They do want further improvement, and they want their children especially to have a better life than them. And I think that optimism is a great part of Singapore. So it is a pragmatic left-of-centre government focused especially on those who need help the most, which is the low-income group and the elderly, but has to make sure that we keep this ship moving in what can be quite rough seas, because that's what will determine the lives of the majority, including the middle-income group.